is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
You are looking live at Memorial Stadium here in El Reno, Oklahoma, as El Reno gets set to host the Lawton High Wolverines for another district game. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is Captain Dalton Dorsey, J.W. De Silver on the camera, Greg Hitton on the ones and twos. This is the Larry Bush countdown to kickoff. For 20 years, Larry Bush, the insurance company, has been providing affordable auto insurance, business insurance, and residential insurance to Lawton, Oklahoma. Give them a call today, 580-354-1017. Donovan Dorsey not here tonight. He's the legendary Lawton High quarterback, one of my favorite players to ever broadcast for. Your brother, though, you know him very well, Dalton. How are you feeling tonight, Friday night? The weather should be calming down next week, and so we're getting into the meat of the district play.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thursday night.
That's true.
But, yeah, a wonderful day. Fall break. The weather's doing wonders out here compared to the heat of the last game wearing black uniforms. A little bit different tonight. So, I'm feeling good. I think the Wolverines should also feel good from coming off a win. Hopefully going to do another run-the-clock night here, hopefully here.
Let's take a look at the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley schedule on the come-up for Lawton High to round out district play as we get into the heart of the season. The keys to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, visit their team website or give them a call today, 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley, Smith Barney, LLC, member SIPC. And Dalton, we've seen Lawton High last week have a dominating win over Western Heights. They've gotten through this start of the district play, but now against El Reno, things are going to be different. They got to win this game on the road, a little tougher of a travel situation, and then coming up, they're going to play Carl Albert, which is a huge test, Altus, which is a huge test, and Guthrie, which is a huge test. So it does not get any easier from here, and so that's why this game is so big. It
definitely is. I think the strength of the rest of the schedule is going to be one of the biggest hurdles for the Wolverines, as we hope to see the offense produce a little bit more, as we hope for the defense to kind of bolster down, cover the edges, and kind of start playing real Wolverine football and just being able to stop almost anything coming at them, as we saw the last week. Hopefully we can do the same here this week.
And the 3 teams remaining for Lawton High, all of whom have an unblemished district play record so far, 3-0 across the board with 45 district points across the board, all tied for first place in the 5A2 standings. Lawton High being the next team up with a 2-1 district record and 15 positive district points. El Reno sitting at 0-3 in the district with a minus 45-point differential. However, they've already had to run the gauntlet. They've had to play the Carl Alberts and the Guthries of the world, and now they're hosting Lawton High. So this should be a very fun matchup between these two teams.
I definitely believe so too. It's El Reno got the up front battle, and now they get to play the people that could possibly make sure that they stay out of the battle. And I think the Wolverines, holstering what they're able to do, should be able to do just that tonight. Keep them in the same position, I guess.
Lawton High 4-2, El Reno 1-5 on the year. We'll go to our Comanche Home Center trivia question. Who was the last Lawton High starting quarterback to win a state championship? City National Bank offering you easy online openings for both business and personal customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FIDC. This is going to be a lot of fun to see what's going to happen tonight. It's a Thursday night, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 6:30 here, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere else in Margaritaville. We'll see if Lawton High can celebrate a win tonight after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com. Now that's the Billingsley way. Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
We're back at Memorial Stadium here in El Reno, Oklahoma, as Lawton High gets set to take on El Reno in this district game. Dalton, what are the Subway 24th and goal keys to the game for the Lawton High Wolverines to stay in that win column?
Once again, I think it's going to be a strong defensive showing, right? We have a team that has run almost 80% of the season, and the pass game is just almost non-existent for them. Their star player being their running back. So if they can contain the run, we've seen them being able to contain the run on the inside, but really focusing on making sure those DBs are containing on the outside, the defensive ends are keeping the quarterback inside to allow for this wonderful Wolverine defense to keep them outside of the first down territories. And I think also just the offense, a little bit more production, a little bit more I would like to see more passing, especially with Simpson back here. We saw it a lot with Pulatasi, just with the accuracy, but with Simpson, I think I'd like to see a lot more passing, instead of just seeing this consistent dual threat and then the Baker's belt. I mean, it was almost impenetrable last game. I wouldn't mind seeing that again tonight.
Two teams who make their living on the ground. It's going to be a fun one to see tonight in El Reno. That's your Subway 24th and goal keys to the game. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day, drink, and chips or cookies of your choice at $6.99 for going to see them at 24th and Gore next to Cameron's campus. The Subway 24th and Gore keys to the game before we see what will happen tonight. We'll have the coin toss and the first Wayne's Drive-In kickoff of the evening coming up for you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Bears team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick, and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The captains meet at midfield for the coin toss to get this game underway. Lawton High decked out in their all-white uniforms with red numbers and letters. Of course, their traditional red lids with white wings, and El Reno wearing their traditional home uniforms, the navy lids, navy jerseys, white lettering and numbering, and white pants. Lawton High sends their captains out to the field, led by starting quarterback Joseph Simpson. You also have Raheem Easy, Ashton Lovely, and Hayden Graves out there for Lawton High. They're going to make the call on the coin toss and try to win this decision. It's always interesting to find out who was going to start with the football. And El Reno has won the toss. And so it looks like El Reno won the toss and wants the football. That's pretty bold. They usually, when you win the toss, you elect to defer, but El Reno wants it right out of the chute. We're going to see their high-powered running game led by both members of the backfield with their starting quarterback, Rustin Cook, and running back who's been really the driver of the bus for this El Reno offense, Antoine Grayson. They run 80% of the time, so you know what to expect. And play number 1, we'll have the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff for you and the start of this football game after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. El Reno is going to win the coin toss and elect to receive the football to start this game. Lawton High will boot it away for our first Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. The sun setting here at Memorial Stadium with the Brins Electric first quarter about to get underway. It's time for football in Oklahoma, Dalton.
Yeah, you can't miss it. This is a great time in order to just sit back, relax, watch some high school football. Wolverines on a win streak, El Reno on a losing streak. It's a good day for us, isn't it?
Good day to be a Wolverine. It's always a good day to be a Wolverine. El Reno looking for their first district win of the season. Lawton High looking to build some momentum after a blowout win over Western Heights and a 2-game winning streak already in hand. Looking to make it 3. Our first Wayne's Drive-In kickoff is teed up and ready to go. Martinez marches back from the football. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's.
as the Zebras get set, and we're now ready for toe to rubber.
Martinez marches up to the football and boots this one away. A line drive end-over-end kick caught at the 20-yard line. Here comes El Reno. El Reno trying to have the blocker set up to their sidelines. He busts through past the 30, past the 40, and now down the sideline, steps out of bounds. Around the 45, we'll see where they officially mark it, but a good starting field position for El Reno.
Looks like they're going to mark him out exactly at the 40. Not a bad return. About a 20-yard return as he caught it right around the 20 and just reversed field. And once again, it's one of those things where you run 40 yards to gain 20. So
get our first look at the El Reno offense. Cook in tight, takes the snap, pitches it outside, trying for the outside edge, and is repped down by a bunch of Wolverines for a loss of a couple as Grayson couldn't get anything going on that first attempt.
It was pretty telegraphed there, unfortunately, for the El Reno offense there. I mean, even from without knowing that they run the ball all the time, it's just a telegraphed slow movement by the quarterback looking back at his running back. Almost guarantee a pitch there.
All in tight as Cook in the shotgun. Grayson next to him. There's the snap and the give. Grayson up the middle. He has running room. He's tripped up past the 45. Still going to be a couple yards short of that first down. Here comes third down.
Just a good hole there that the El Reno was able to get through, but the Wolverines stopping them just shy. Looks like we're going to get 3rd and 5. We'll see how they react here.
A minute gone by in the Burns Electric first quarter. El Reno has kept it on the ground twice, only 1 for positive yards. They need 5 as it's going to be a read option keeper for Cook, and Cook trudges through the traffic and gains about 4 of the 5 needed, and it brings up an interesting 4th and short right around midfield.
You know, and you think with the consistent running game that 80%, they're just going to run it again here. They're almost at the 50. Even if they lose the positioning, you might be able to trust your defense to hold them off from the 50.
We've seen 2 runs for Grayson, 1 for Cook. It's the shotgun look, same bunch back there. A yard to go, Lawton High jumps, and so the Wolverines give it away for free, and it'll be a fresh set of downs for El Reno.
It's a little early in the game. This is when you definitely need to get those jitters out. That way you don't have to deal with it later in the game. The pink handkerchief tonight, as it is October, comes flying out. Wolverines giving a free first down to the Indians.
So El Reno moves up to enemy territory. They have a first down to gain around the 30-yard line. Cook in a shotgun with Grayson. High snap, penalty marker flies in.
I can almost tell you right now that was a false start.
And they've got him on that citation, so the two sides exchange 5 yards. But the new set of downs, most important for El Reno, brings up 1st and 15.
Looked like the right tackle there, right guard, jumped. Almost a solid 2 yards off sides before the ball came back. Unfortunate for the Indians, but very fortunate for the Wolverines. 1st and 15.
Being behind the chains, not where a running offense wants to be, but Cook in tight in the pistol. Takes the snap, turns and gives. Lowers the shoulder and gains maybe 2 for Grayson.
It's a good job by the Wolverines, understanding that the run's coming in. All those inside runs are, but minus that very first one, have been pretty killer and being able to stop them all. I'm really interested to see how an outside run would work against this Wolverine defense tonight.
That's where Lawton High's had success, stopping runs up the middle. They've gotten a little loose on the outside, so we'll see if El Reno can keep up that tendency. They're going to drop back to throw for the first time. Cook goes over the middle, has a man, overshoots him.
Not enough jets there on number 25 for the Indians. Pass a little bit overthrown. I'd say probably about 3 yards overthrown. Just not their strong suit, as we mentioned previously. 80% running, 20% passing. Not a lot of practice. Not going to really translate to the field.
Caleb Dennis couldn't come up with it. It's now 3rd and long for El Reno. Needing about 14 here. Cook in the shotgun. Grayson next to him. Takes the snap. Play action rollout. Pressure in his face immediately. And he's slung down at the 40-yard line. A huge sack for Lawton High. And after letting up a first down via the penalty, it's going to be too far now to go for it. El Reno's going to have to punt this back to Lawton High.
Raheem Elzy there on the tackle. Just read it up, just went right out to the outside, said no bootleg for you, and a wonderful loss right there for the Indians. And now we're going to have our wonderful DJ Campbell back to return this.
LZ has been great at getting pressure all year, great support system around him as well. And it's helped him out in a big way. There's the high snap for the punt. Pressure back there, straight up in the air. The punt flies. End over end, going nowhere fast. And it takes a Lawton High bounce, and he's going to be smacked at the end of it. The football popped out after he fielded it on the backwards bounce. And the refs on the near side signaling him to be down before the football popped out. So we'll see what the Zebras decide on this one. But that he took a major hit on what was an awful punt. The Lawton High sideline upset. Well, the issue was that the close judge to us, far side for them, blew the whistle. The play's dead immediately. Yeah. So, and especially in any type of football, the person catching the ball does not have to signal fair catch. Anybody on the field can signal fair catch. And it looks like they blew the whistle just out of habit, which is what we call an inadvertent whistle. And usually you would replay the down, but it looks like they're just going to give it to the Indians here. Just let it roll. The field marksman has now a 4th down on the board. El Reno shuffling personnel. Oh, yep. Oh, no. I was right. They're going to give it an inadvertent whistle, and they're going to replay the down. So this gives El Reno another chance to get a punt away. That would have set Lawton High up in plus territory from the get-go. Still waiting Lawton High's opening drive, which will come after this punt. You know, it's the number one thing to tell you to ref. Keep the whistle in your mouth as soon as the play kicks off, but then immediately drop it because it's in your mouth. You're running on the sideline. You're almost ready to blow the whistle, and if you do it too early, that's what you end up with. But you have to like the pressure Lawton High got on that punt. No pressure here. There's the punt from El Reno as this one bounces down the El Reno sideline and out of bounds. So Lawton High takes over. El Reno trying to see if the cheerleaders could catch it. Looking for their first big play of the night. First offensive possession for Lawton High after the defense holds. Only one first down for either side and really only a couple positive plays for El Reno in that whole offensive possession, one via the penalty. A very favorable spot here. That looks to be the 33. The ball almost looked like it went out of bounds at the 40, but it definitely did land near the El Reno cheerleaders at the 30. Shotgun look for Lawton High. They spread him out. It's Simpson by himself. Puts a man in motion. Just window dressing for now. The snap, quick throw on the screen pass. Blocker set up, and it's incomplete, though. Beadle unable to hone that one in. It was a good play design there as the defense had almost completely allotted all their personnel to the left side of the offense, and pass to the right side of the offense just falls incomplete harmlessly there. Be 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 for Simpson. Flanked in the shotgun. El Reno jumps. That's free 5 yards for Lawton High. This feels like a big game. I mean, there's hallmark moments throughout history. The Gettysburg Address, Waterloo. This is right up there as important as that for Lawton High's hopes and dreams of the postseason and keeping this winning streak alive. And so far, the defense has held up their end of the bargain, and now the offense faces a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Easy territory for the Wolverines, especially with the run game, as they'll just get another offsides penalty here. A free first down for Lawton High. All 10 yards should be coming via the penalty. So 1st and 10, Lawton High marching toward enemy territory. The shotgun for Simpson. Takes the snap low. Pulls it himself. Simpson has to slide and avoid traffic. The penalty marker flies in. El Reno says they have the football in a skirmish on the turf. We'll see what the penalty marker is. To me, the penalty marker can only be either holding on Lawton High or a late hit on El Reno as Simpson was giving himself up quickly.
It's going to be a holding call.
And it will be the holding against Lawton High to back them up.
And in a weird, unfortunate set of events, they're just going to give the Indians the ball, say that they landed on it, even though Simpson came out of the pile with the ball.
Well, what a change of events. I'm not sure how Simpson could have fumbled. Considering that you're down whenever you give yourself up and you don't need to be touched or anything.
Yeah, so the fake handoff got clipped and bobbled. Simpson got hit immediately while bobbling. The ball hit the ground. Simpson fell on top of the ball. I guess they're saying the someone from the Indians was able to get a hand on it and put their knee down or something.
So Cook back in there. Snap goes over to Antoine. Antoine gets swarmed up by Wolverines and loses a yard. Antoine Grayson has had a lot of success this season on the ground, not so much tonight against this ferocious Lawton High front seven.
As they put him here on the right hash, you almost expect them to do another run. The Wolverines being able to stop the run this season very, very well, especially on the inside. It looks like they're going to go for something very similar here as they stack the right side.
There's the high snap and the give. Grayson gets through the traffic, gets tripped up, and is a couple yards shy of a first down. So 3rd and call at 1. It's been all Grayson and Cook with one incomplete pass in the mix so far. High snap give. Grayson goes forward, finds a hole, and eventually gets taken down, but a first down in line for the El Reno offense.
Grayson kind of being the only fire there on the El Reno offense. The quarterback's run really didn't net anything. I think they're just going to stick to the game plan if they want to see some pay dirt, but the Wolverine defense should be able to stop them.
6:40 to go in the Brins Electric first quarter, tied at 0. There's going to be the keeper by Cook, and Cook is swallowed up. A swarm of Wolverines drops him for a loss.
Like a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
El Reno just one pass attempt thus far. Cook 0 for 1. Had a man in the middle, his tight end, as Dennis broke free, but they couldn't connect. There's the handoff as Grayson marches through the hole and gains back the negative yards, but only gains 1 positive one. They're going to end up giving him 4 total. Brings up 3rd and medium.
About 3rd and 7 left.
You imagine this could be 2-down territory for El Reno with how effective their ground game is. Everyone packed in tight. Cook, snap, give. He's swallowed up and taken down. Another loss. Lawton High all over this running game. Looked like DJ Campbell flew in there.
It's Baker doing the sexy Dexy celebration as El Reno takes a timeout.
Timeout El Reno. We take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 5:29 to go in the Brins Electric first quarter. El Reno just burned their first time out of the half for this pivotal 4th down call. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 14 with an offense that has not had success through the air.
Well, as we saw previously with the run, was it by Grayson here? If he's got the speed, he's got the vision. If they can just get him to the outside, they might have a chance at it. Or maybe they feel as if they don't have enough faith in their kicker and would rather just pin the Wolverines back with a.
And there's the whistle.
There's a preliminary false start call there.
So even further away does El Reno move from that yard to gain. The yard to gain just past the 20-yard line.
And here comes the punting crew.
And this is where, luckily first half timeouts aren't the end-all be-all, frankly. But having to burn the timeout, thinking you're going to go for it, and now be forced to punt is a frustrating predicament for any coaching staff. El Reno will now punt this one away, and they need to have a finesse kick here to make up any ground. High snap. Punt is away. End over end it goes. It bounces at the 15, takes an El Reno bounce. DJ Campbell tracks it all the way to the end zone. Touchback Lawton High, and once again, the first down marker just past the 20. You almost would have been better off still going for it, but that's just the way the oblong ball bounces sometimes. Lawton High takes over 1st and 10.
Good job by Campbell there, understanding that it's just better to let it roll into the end zone than try to make a run out of it.
And this is where you want to lean on the LHS hog mollies up front. This has been a really great running offense for both sides, and Lawton High can get their offense clicking on the ground this possession, you would think. Braden Burrell in there, in tight as well for now. Can set the edge nicely for them. So far, Simpson 0 for 1 through the air on a screen pass. He had a fumble as well. Hard count on, no dice. Reno's jumped a couple times. Simpson takes the snap low, picks it up off the carpet, now going to run with it. He darts around, trying to get back to that line of scrimmage. It looks like they spotted him there for 2nd and 10.
Just a low ball, picked it up from his ankles. Whatever play was supposed to happen there just kind of got ditched, and, well, he made the most of it, got back to the line to gain, and we'll have 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Joseph Simpson in the shotgun. Burrell moves in closer to the line, still in that slot as the tight end, 2 receivers to each side. Simpson flushes out Costin, takes the low snap again, goes over the middle, has a man caught there. Lawton High making progress past the 30-yard line for a first down.
It was just a good play by the tight end there. Ran just a straight little hitch route, ran right up the defense. Kind of playing in their zones there, just didn't cover them, left them the space, more focused on the flare there by Costin, which cost them the first down.
Costin still next to Simpson. Burrell still in the slot. 2 receivers to each side. Simpson 1 for 2 tonight with a first down to his name through the air. Low snap, going to throw the screen pass. Caught outside, going up the field past the first down marker down the Reno sideline. We'll see exactly where he's spotted, but he's right around that yard to gain. Should be enough.
They're going to mark him just a yard shy here. Oh, no, okay, my bad. 2 yards shy as Beetle there on the edge.
Tough spot for Beetle, but still great positioning. 2nd and 2. Simpson, offset shotgun. Gets the snap low, throws it out to Burrell. Burrell fields it, has a blocker set up down the Lawton High sidelines. Burrell with the first down. The big man moves to around the 50-yard line, and Lawton High threatening.
Burrell using his size and that great lead block there to gain the first down for the Wolverines, as the yard marker still says 4th, yet to change. There it is. Heard me talking.
Simpson by himself. 1st and 10, Costin in motion. Nothing doing yet. Simpson going to snap it, pressure on, throws the screen pass high and incomplete.
To be honest, I don't necessarily think the jump was necessary. He really kind of just jumped and, unfortunately for him, wanted to bring the ball down a little bit faster due to the height advantage he got on that. Sometimes the jump's not worth it. Just keep your feet on the ground.
Simpson by himself again in the shotgun. Costin in motion again. The snap, Simpson going to drop back to throw, tunnel screen this way. Pump fakes once, now darting around. Sidearm throw, it's caught at the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, and maybe gains 1. By the time the pile falls backwards, though, it'll likely just stay right here at 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to keep him right at the line to gain. It looks like the original pass he wanted. Almost just a rerun of that play. Didn't work out, and he sidearms it to Beadle. Beadle's able to retain it that time, and just met by a bunch of linemen there on the line to gain.
A great improvisation by Simpson to even get the pass to be completed, but too much carnage in the way. Shotgun look for Simpson, Costin next to him. 3rd and 10, Burrell in motion. Low snap, rollout. Simpson looking downfield, launching. Has a man caught at the El Reno sideline, and that'll move him closer to the first down marker, but not quite there yet. What would you do here if you are Lawton High, as there's a pink handkerchief on the field as well? Holding against Lawton High.
So the gain of 5 is going to be negated by the holding call.
And it kind of shows you the respect El Reno has for Lawton High's offense to move it from 4th and 5 all the way back, giving them 3rd down now, but 3rd and 20 with 2 downs to play with. Because 4th and 5 in enemy territory is kind of right in Lawton High's wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah. You see, this is the moment here where you almost expect to see the speedster Beadle or maybe even Costin just get downfield and yield a ball, but it looks like they're going to try to do some misdirection.
Orbit motion. Simpson dropping back, throws the screen pass. Costin bumbles it away and then tumbles for a loss of 2. And Lawton High will have to punt it right back.
Looked like Costin just was ready a little bit sooner than Simpson was ready to get rid of it. And when you're really trying to keep spatial awareness there, and I think Costin wasn't sure how close he was to the sideline, and so catching the ball, realizing he had some room to run, wanted to turn on the jets, and sometimes you run faster than your body can go, and tumbles down.
4th and 22. Martinez on the punt. Clock rolls inside of 1:40 in the Brins Electric first quarter. And a defensive showing by both sides. The punt away. High, spiraling punt. Takes a Lawton High bounce. Great punt by Martinez. Pins him inside the 20.
As it'll roll out right at the 19-yard line. That's a wonderful punt from Martinez. A lot different than most of his line drive punts we've seen all season. Definitely an improvement there, and one that we like to see.
That sidearm by Simpson looked a little Kyler Jendersek-y. I mean, it was a pretty ball. And it sounds silly considering how the series ended, Dalton, being 4th and a mile and having a punt, but they got some positive momentum going offensively for their next possession. Here comes Cook and Grayson. Handoff, Grayson trying for that outside. The blocker's set up, but only for a few yards. Going to get about half of what he needs for a first down. The pile eventually will be blown dead multiple times, and now you got a little skirmish.
Is Grayson unhappy with the people still holding him while he's pumping his legs, asking for a flag to be thrown? And I can tell you as a referee, we do not like when you ask me to throw the flag.
So 2nd and 6. 60 seconds to go in the opening frame. No score so far. Cook and Grayson back there. As Cook awaits the snap. Snap, give. Grayson smacked in the backfield, and as the whistles blow, it'll be a loss of a couple.
The Wolverines getting back there. Number 13.
Hayden Graves, the captain, getting the stop.
Graves just kind of was able to split the gap and just meet him in the backfield. He didn't really have any time to change direction or anything. And what a great tackle for loss there as we look at a 3rd and 8.
Final play of the opening frame. Cook with Grayson next to him. Takes the snap. It's an end-around play. Trying to break through, and they can't do it. Swarmed by the Wolverines for another tackle for a loss. As the first quarter comes to a close, we're still scoreless, but Lawton High should get the football back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference. Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 12 minutes back on the clock to begin this second quarter. Reno has 2 timeouts remaining in the half. Lawton High still stocked with all 3, but it's 4th and 14 for Reno. Pinned back in their own territory. They're going to have to punt this one away from the shadows of their own goal line. And on the awkward opening punt of their first possession, you saw Lawton High get plenty of pressure. And this would be a pivotal time for a block with the end zone prime for its first score. The Sovereign Bank second quarter begins with this punt. Good snap, punts away. End over end it twirls as Campbell has it hit him, I believe. He's got to fall on the football. It's a skirmish there, and El Reno has it. As Campbell didn't get out of the way enough, it pops up and gets him on the bounce, and El Reno is set up now in enemy territory past the 40-yard line off the punt.
Campbell trying to read the bounce, which is one of the most difficult things to do in football. It's not baseball. It's not completely round, so that ball is going to bounce whichever way it wants to, and he unfortunately gets hit with the bounce, tries to fall back on it, and it's just out of his reach. The El Reno player is able to get downfield and land on it. Just, you heard from the sideline the Peter call to leave it alone. Just, it's unfortunate.
Cook in the shotgun. Next to him, Grayson. They went backwards before the punt, and Grayson now shoots through the gap, keeps his legs turning, and eventually falls on the carpet, but it was a explosive run to go almost nowhere, getting about 3 as the official marker on this side at least has it. But on that side, we'll see where they put him down with the penalty marker.
It's going to be a face mask. It's call from the white hat.
So Lawton High has had a couple costly errors in the last 2 plays. A face mask after the muffed punt. And so for the first time all night, Reno truly threatening. However, with the way that Lawton High's defense, especially with Graves flying around, they've been able to get a lot of tackle for a loss and could still keep this a shutout. Cook in the shotgun, takes the snap high, keeps it. Cook up the middle. And Cook with a pile still churning around the 10-yard line or so on that far side. It looks as though they're going to be about a yard shy, 2nd and 1.
It's a read option play. Just worked out for the favor as a lot of the linemen were already on the turf. He just kind of hurdled over him and kept running, and the Wolverine defense still tracking Grayson off to the side and wasn't able to see the quarterback. Finally meets him, but not after a solid game.
This is old school football. A lot of running, a lot of defense. 2nd and 1. Cook, the give. Grayson right through the middle for a first down. Taken down for 1st and goal inside the 5. Now, Dalton, we've seen this Lawton High defense get a couple of goal line stands this season. They need another one here.
This is a wonderful time for Graves, Elzy, anybody there to get a tackle for loss as they are inside of the 5 here.
Cook, high snap, give to the outside, trying for Pater, lunges in, and he's in for 6. El Reno strikes first with 10:32 to go in the Sovereign Bank second quarter. El Reno's on the board and leads at 6-0. So the extra point to make this a 7-point lead for El Reno. Good snap and hold. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. El Reno strikes first. 6-0 they lead after the missed PAT. 10:32 to go in the Sovereign Bank second quarter, and El Reno tees up their first Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. They won the toss and elected to receive, and after a couple punts exchanged in the first quarter, it finally paid off for El Reno to take the first lead of the night as they tee up the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. Dalton, I need to know. Saturday morning comes around in a couple days. What's the Wayne's order?
Ooh, Saturday morning. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. So I'm one of those people that will have a Dr. Pepper with in the morning.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less. I want my double straw from
People
Wayne's.
have coffee, you have Dr. Pepper.
Exactly. And I think I just go with just the same old. I try to find anything that's related to a burger. And just
Lawton High reversing field, upended at the 25-yard line. That was another almost dangerous play as the Wolverines saw it bounce live and eventually pick it up. But the Wolverines now have it 1st and 10. They've got to respond to this score from El Reno. And we mentioned it before, before the holding call, before a couple negative plays. They had found their rhythm offensively. They need to get that back here, this drive.
Yeah, I think Campbell there just upset he didn't get the return he wanted there. But still a decent return. So the Wolverines are past the 25-yard line.
Simpson with a diamond stack to the near side. Flips Rosado on the other hip. Simpson takes the snap. Lowe going to throw it out for the screen pass, deflected and incomplete.
Corner just immediately applying pressure, pushing back into the catch radius. It just doesn't work out there, and I think we're going to see the Josh Longman Long back there for the direct snap in the Wildcat.
Long had a long run against Western Heights last week. They're going to try it on 2nd and 10. Man in motion for the Wildcat. Keeps it himself. Long trying for that outside edge, and he can't find it. Taken down for a loss of a couple. Now playing behind the chains. Timeout on the field. Official timeout. We take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High after the timeout, facing 3rd and 13 with 10:06 to go in the Sovereign Bank second quarter. Simpson, hard count. Penalty marker flies in.
We're going to get a false start. The Wolverines confused. I'm not too sure. Well, from this angle, I really couldn't see who would have even false started, but.
Well, tack on 5 more yards to this hike to the first down marker that this offense has to go on. 3rd and 18. Simpson. Hard count, delayed snap, dropping back to throw. Simpson looking downfield, and it's incomplete. Threw it to the Lawton High sideline. Looks like it was a comeback route on the design, but the receiver and quarterback not on the same page.
Just quarterback had some pressure. Simpson there wasn't able to hold on to it probably as long as he would have liked to, and the comeback route by the wideout just not able to get back there in time.
And, it's obviously frustrating to be losing at any time, but if you're Lawton High, you just got to stay within yourself, stay confident, because at the end of the day, this should still be a 0-0 ball game if the punt doesn't bounce off your guy with an awkward bounce on the punt. So you're all right. The defense is going to do their job here, and the punt from Martinez away. It escapes the pressure.
The penalty comes out.
And the penalty marker's down. It looks like it should be for roughing Martinez.
That's exactly what it looks like, as he had not 1, not 2, but 3 Indians on him there on the tackle. Good sportsmanship by the Indians, helping him up, but unfortunately that does not remove the penalty.
They're going to change it to the full load personal foul penalty. It appears from the white hat signal. Instead of just running into it, should be roughing the kicker. First down, Lawton High. So Lawton High now gets a break on special teams. We saw El Reno get the break on special teams and go score. Lawton High has to do the same thing here.
Yeah, and kudos to Martinez for sticking in there.
He hung in there.
You got 3 guys running at you.
And to get the punt off.
Yeah.
The punt still traveled to the 50.
Yeah,
and he was laid out at the 5.
Great job by Martinez.
The officials call a timeout to make sure everyone's on the same page with what's about to go down. 9:40 to go in the half.
Looks like he was allowing for substitution time.
Simpson, shotgun, man in motion, orbiting around. There's the snap, the give, up the middle. Lawton High has running room. First down, Wolverines, and he's upended at the 50-yard line.
And that right there is Rosado getting down and dirty right through the gut. Nobody touched him until he reached roughly the 45. Ended up getting tripped up, lands down there at the 50. Beautiful run by Rosado there, just straight power running, almost a Trey Curry type run right there.
1st and 10, inside 9.5. Simpson, snap, turn, give. Lawton High trying to make it through the reckoning and can't do it. Going to be for a loss of about 1 or 2 for Rosado.
The Wolverines still running the ball down there, trying to do that power run. It just kept pumping his legs and just couldn't get anywhere as he ran inside. Was met. A little bit of change here in the offensive scheme, as we'll have Simpson empty in the back.
Simpson barks out the orders, 15 on the play clock. There's the snap, going to drop back to throw. Simpson looking downfield, blocker set up. He's got to roll out now with the penalty marker down, but the play to Burrell gets down to the 40, but we'll have to see what the penalty marker is, which could negate a big passing play for Simpson, which right now sits at the 40-yard line, the exact marker needed for a first down.
Getting a holding.
We'll take it away.
And it's a 50-50 shot which crew you have on the pancake blocks, right? We see it all the time with the linemen. They pancake somebody and then they do the slow get up to prevent them from getting up off the ground. And if it's my crew, get to the gym. And if it's someone else's crew, sometimes it's going to be a holding call.
2nd and 23. Simpson by himself. Burrell out there, who just caught the long first down pass that was taken away by the holding penalty.
Almost a swinging gate sort of formation.
Simpson exposed right now to this front seven. Hard count on, a delayed snap. Pressure coming on the screen. Simpson dancing around, looking downfield. Throws it, has a man incomplete, it's out of bounds, and so the play results in 3rd and 22. Was looking for Rizzardo, who had a lot of contact in his face as the ball was traveling through the air, but as it was uncatchable out of bounds, no call.
Yeah, unfortunate there. I wish the line judge obviously has to watch the run to the line there to make sure he can mark in and out. If he was able to have just another set of eyes there, that could have been illegal hands to the face. Another free play for the Wolverines, but it's going to be 3rd and a long shot here.
3rd and 22. Simpson with a first down marker at the 40. Needing to basically go 40 to 40. There's a whistle and a flag down. Lawton High rung with a delay of game. That is an interesting call, especially that Lawton High had 3 timeouts. I don't know if they were keeping the play clock on the field or not, but
the play clock on the field was indeed at 25 the whole time.
Yeah, they had the play clock the whole time. I don't know how this can be a delay of game, but
the ref on the field does have a counter, so maybe he was counting in his head, and the Wolverines were staring at the clock. Unfortunately, you just can't trust the clock sometimes.
Simpson, penalty marker down again. Whistles blow.
It's going to be a false start.
So keep backing them up. It's 3rd and 27, which will now add on 5 yards. So what was a first down pass, which was the first infraction by Lawton High, has since turned into 3rd and 22. 32. 3rd and shack for Simpson in the shotgun. Hard count. Take the low snap, drop back to throw. Simpson dancing around the pressure. Simpson trying to find running room. Takes it and runs it down the Lawton High sidelines. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, and the clock will roll as it's now going to be from 3rd and 32 to just 4th and 10 at the 50. Makes for an interesting call from Coach Zoe. They're going to give him really 4th and 9. And Simpson is feeling it out there. So is the offense. They're going to try to go for this. But first, a timeout to discuss things. Great timeout by Lawton High. The Comanche Home Center timeout after the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 4th and 9 after Lawton High's first time out of the half. 8:03 to go. Simpson after the long run. There's the snap, orbit around, and there's going to be offsides on El Reno. El Reno gives them 5 free ones and makes this 4th down even more manageable.
Number 1 corner there on the Indians trying to Troy Polamalu that play. Guess the snap. Gets about a yard off sides before the ball is snapped and gives Lawton High a much more manageable 4th down.
4th and 4 after Palmer gets hit with the infraction. Simpson in the shotgun. Beadle in motion, orbiting around the play. Going to drop back to throw, looking for Beadle. Has him. Caught there, blocker set up perfectly. Chase Beadle on the run for a first down.
And the Wolverines from back all the way inside of their own 20 make it all the way back to just inside of the 35.
An impressive display of offense there. It was 3rd and 32. And now, fresh set of downs inside enemy territory. Simpson still in the shotgun. takes the snap. Here's a little trickery here. The razzle-dazzle from the Wolverines. Nice juke move. Breaks a tackle. Still moving his feet and gains about 4.
A beautiful run, number 21 there by the Wolverines. It's going to be a gain of 5 on the end-around sweep.
Lawton High moving quickly. Simpson takes the snap, and the whistle blows again.
We're going to get a false start.
So 2nd and 10 now.
We'll see if the ref can tell the white hat who, so that Zoe can get his answer. Looks like the far side ref saw something move. The Wolverines say they didn't, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Simpson takes the snap. Here's another razzle-dazzle play on the end around. They've got room. Simpson lays a block down the sidelines. Jump passing around a tackler for a first down. The juke move by Costin sets him up into enemy territory and into the Taco Mayo red zone.
How many times do you see a quarterback just go out there and lay a block? What a beautiful block by Simpson, allowing Costin to use that shifty vision and get into yardage as the Wolverines still running up here wanting a quick play. And it'll be an official timeout as they want to pump the clock. And now they'll let it run.
Lawton High in the Taco Mayo red zone puts a man in motion. There's the snap. Play action. Simpson looking in zone. One-on-one coverage. Burrell. Braden Burrell must him. Braden Burrell has the catch of the year, and Lawton High has 6 on the board to tie this game.
And that's why you have multiple Division I offers. What a catch. Just bullied the little man. Caught it off of his one-handed in the end zone. What a catch.
Now, Braden Burrell still has a job to do. The holder for Lawton High, if they elect to go for the traditional PAT, the snapper on the swinging gate, who's caught in the jump pass for 2 already this season. It's the swinging gate for Simpson. All knotted up at 6 to break the tie. Simpson checks the sidelines, 15 on the play clock. There's the snap over to the swinging gate side. It's going to be DJ Campbell who turns in. It's going to be the 2-point conversion for Lawton High. They lead 8-6. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The City National Bank scoring recap saw Lawton High go from 3rd and 32 to taking the lead as Braden Burrell has the catch of the year in the back of the end zone, a moss of all mosses, and then the 2-point conversion on the trickeration, a direct snap to DJ Campbell to pounce in the end zone for 2 more. 8-6 Lawton High leads as they tee up the Wayne's drive-in kickoff.
And what a catch that was. One hand keeping the defender off him, the other hand catching the ball, trapping it against his shoulder pads. Just a beautiful play there. What a wonderful catch by Braden Burrell.
The Wayne's drive-in kickoff teed up and ready to go. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone. Martinez boots this one away. End over end it twirls. Caught at the 20-yard line. Miscommunication on who to field it, but Reno comes out of the pile and gets some positive yardage out of this and sets up just past the 30.
Looks like Polk there on the tackle stops him from getting a decent gain as Baker was tripped up and hit the turf, and Polk able to read the kick. Yeah, definitely some miscommunication there on that reception of the kick. two El Reno players almost stolen from the other one.
6:38 to go in the Sovereign Bank second quarter, which has turned the momentum to Lawton High's way in a big way as Grayson has nowhere to run.
Number 36 for the Wolverines getting back there. He was in there very fast. The Wolverine fans are asking El Reno to throw it, knowing that their passing game is inexistent.
Inside 6 minutes to go. There's the snap and the give Grayson. Grayson bowls over the line and gains some tough yards. That's up third and manageable.
It's like 3rd and 4, or 3rd and 5 to be exact, for the Indians. The Wolverines are starting to dial up these runs a little bit better, getting some backfield penetration with Graves and a few others, Elzy.
And Elzy's been flying around with Graves. There's the snap to Cook. Cook goes to Grayson. Grayson has a first down, and Grayson keeps the drive alive.
Some words exchanged at the end of that play there from Grayson to the Wolverines as the referee steps in between. As the referee will give a warning to both of them, as the ump is telling him to cut it out. You can see from the hand signals there.
1st and 10. Inside 5.5 minutes to go in the half. There's the snap and the give. Grayson up the middle. Grayson lowers the shoulder, gets closer to midfield, and again cuts the yardage to gain in about half.
Good shoulder stop there by Campbell, meeting him and driving him to the ground with the rest of the Wolverine pack.
Cook. There's the snap and give up the middle. The pile stops moving. The whistle has to blow, and it's only going to be a gain of 2.
The bowling ball pinball run there just doesn't net him any yards, and looks like Grayson's still letting that mouth run as the referee grabs him by his shoulder pad and let him know. You know, for me, it's the golden rule of 3 strikes and you're out. The first time I'll say, watch it. The second time I'll say, hey, the next one's a flag. And after the third time, enjoy your yards.
3rd and 4, and those yards can become costly quickly. So that's something to monitor for Cook. Cook going to keep it himself. The design quarterback run gets a first down, and Cook breaks free. There goes Cook streaking down the field, and he answers the Lawton High touchdown with one of his own.
As we see a pink handkerchief exactly where that run broke off. I think that one's going to come all the way back. And El Reno celebrating a little too early, unfortunately.
Saved by the flag. Lawton High takes 6 points off the board for El Reno. As we've already seen one lead change today. After El Reno broke the tie, Lawton High responded and got the 2. Still waiting on everyone to mark off the penalty yardage. 4:04 to go in the half. And so it goes from a touchdown to 3rd and 14.
An unfortunate, I mean, you think your quarterback has a wonderful play, and unfortunately it's only because someone held somebody back just a little bit too long. And you know, as a lineman, you got to be aware of those things. You know, which way the jersey's pulling, which way it's being shown. At the end of the day, I mean, you just got to be smart.
3rd and 14, 4:04 to go. Cook, after the long touchdown scamper, read option plays on, gives it to Grayson down the sidelines, and Grayson has a long run back to the 50-yard line. Sets up 4th and manageable.
Looks like they're going to spot him at the 49 where he stepped out. So 4th and 5. So those outside runs that we was just talking about, gains back all the penalty yardage and then some. It's just something you wanna get back on.
Lawton High making late changes. They need to burn a timeout to ensure that they don't have a problem on 4th and 5. We take the Comanche Home Center timeout with them on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High, one timeout for the rest of the half. They want to make sure they have the right personnel on the field for this 4th and 5. What would be a huge turnover on downs, not just to stop the scoring possession potentially for Reno, but they still have just about 4 minutes on the clock, and they get the ball after halftime, and they'd have a short field, and they'd be able to pull off the old double dip, already having a 2-point lead.
The Wolverines in desperate need of a stop here.
Cook gets him to jump as the Reno offensive line flops backwards.
Which could in itself be a penalty.
Taunting back in my day, but
yeah,
it's a bygone era, I guess. That's all fun and games, of course, when you don't have a district win, I guess. 1st and 10. You got to take the little joys when you can.
1st and 10 for the Indians.
1st and 10, Cook. Gets the snap, going to keep it himself. Cook into a pile of white jerseys. Nowhere to run or nowhere to hide as they're trying to hide Cook's arm with the ground game. And
it's going to be down for a loss of about 1.
It hasn't necessarily worked out.
We've seen one actual pass attempt, 2 attempts at throwing a pass that ended up being sacks. It's not looking good for the Indians on the passing game.
There's the handoff. Grayson lowers the shoulder, gains a couple. Back to where we once were, our 3rd and long situation here. You know, 7 yards feels like a mile for this rushing attack right now.
This is the point in the game we really got to think about, almost like snap count, right? The same 2 people rushing the ball every single play, but how much gas that they have in their system. Here's another pass play.
Cook has a man downfield, incomplete. He overshoots him. 0 for 2, and overshoot both of them for Cook.
He's trying to put the finesse there. You can tell he's kind of just thrown to a spot, which is definitely not bad in high school if your receiver can get to the spot. It just looks like the receiving core and the quarterback can't meet up there. The Wolverines will now have a 4th down to stop from the Indians in order to get this ball back. Looking for great discipline here.
4th and 7. Lawton High can't afford the jump. The Reno offensive line twitches. No call. Counter play on. Grayson down the field. He's going to be short of a 1st down marker from this vantage point, and that should be a turnover on downs for Lawton High if they have him marked properly, but it looks like they've given him a 1st down.
The far judge signaled 1st down before he even got to the ball. Maybe a last-minute extension there by Grayson. He is a taller running back.
So Cook, I wonder what this play will be. The handoff, Grayson trying for the outside, stiff arms a man, and he can't shake the tackle. Great open field tackle by Lawton High.
As Polk, stiff-armed, but still gets the lace tackle there. Lets him know that you can try to stiff-arm me all you want. You're still going down.
The Polk administration keeping this El Reno offense in check. as it brings up 2nd and 11. Inside 2 minutes now to go in the half. Cook going to throw again, trying to get his first completion. He does, and it's going to be a first down for El Reno through the air. Got his tight end there, Caleb Dennis.
It's unfortunate right there as Campbell comes down from the safety position to move the outside linebacker a little more out so he can try to play almost a QB spy, and without a safety, the tight end has freedom of maneuver there back there and just kind of gets back to the backfield and is able to catch it for a short gain.
Cook handoff. Tripped up is Grayson. Gains a couple. Time keeps ticking. 1:20 to go for El Reno. Trying to regain this lead. And there's some movement up front.
As he's throwing the flag, it looks like for offsides is number 10 by the Wolverines. Shifted his leg forward. Didn't cross the...
Timeout Lawton High. We take it with them on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High in enemy territory in El Reno, Oklahoma. The El Reno offense also in enemy territory in the red zone. 2nd and 2, 1:16 to go. There's the snap and give to the outside running back pass to the end zone. It's caught there. Touchdown El Reno. Grayson has gotten it done on the ground and now has a touchdown pass to Dennis on the halfback pass.
Unfortunate for the Wolverine. That looked like man defense there on the side there, and crossing the entire field as a corner is just something that you're not used to. You're used to having help, and he gets behind the corners, and that leads to the touchdown as the Indians will go for 2 as the first kick looked like a chip shot onto the green.
It's Grayson up the middle, trying for that pylon and gets it. Breaks the plane for 2. And so it's 14-8 with a $1:07 left in the half. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 1:07 to go in the half. El Reno tees up a Wayne's drive-in kickoff. They just reclaimed the lead after going up 6-0. Lawton High answered back to go up 8-6 themselves, and El Reno gets the touchdown in the 2 to get it to 14-8 with 1:07 to go for this Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Lawton High, no timeouts the rest of the half, so this would have to be a blistering drive for them. However, they do get the football back after halftime.
The kick here seems like it's definitely going to be a pooch as he's got no...
And there is the pooch kick for Lawton High, fielded cleanly at the 40-yard line, reversing to the Lawton High sideline, trying to spin off a tackle and get stood up there. The whistle blows with a minute left in the half.
Polk on the return there. Just kind of crosses field, maybe gains a yard from where he caught it at, and the Wolverines will take over just at their 30, or the 37.
Now, do you just take this to halftime and regroup, or do you try to push it downfield?
You got 58 seconds. You got an entire minute. We saw a Burrell touchdown in the corner that at this point you just let it fly.
Simpson going to let it fly on the rollout. Pressure coming on the backside. Simpson dumps it down. Burrell catches it at the 50-yard line for a first down. Are they going to mark him in? No, incomplete. Burrell looked clear as day like he had it. The Zebras disagree. They've disagreed with a lot of things tonight. 2nd and 10.
I think if following the NFL rules, he would have been out, but it is high school and only 1 foot's required, and I saw 1 foot in bounds, but it's hard to differentiate when the ball's in possession and where the feet are as he immediately takes that other step out of bounds. Only burns 7 seconds off the clock that play.
Simpson going to try it again. The screen pass this time to Beadle. Beadle racing down his own sidelines. He steps out of bounds and gets pushed out of bounds late with 44 seconds to go.
A little late dive in there by number 1, but as the halftime is approaching, I guarantee you things are staying in pockets.
.44 seconds, 3rd and 5.
The Wolverines doing a good job stopping the clock as they are marching down.
Simpson takes the snap. Play action. Simpson looking downfield. Simpson going to launch one over the middle. Trying to get on the back end of Beadle. It's intercepted. Picked off by El Reno, who's drugged down at the 20-yard line.
Just a underthrown ball, unfortunately, by Simpson. Leaves Beadle into double coverage, and an accidental interception, as it looked, will end the Wolverines' drive, as you expect the Indians to kind of just run the clock out and so they can go enjoy the halftime lead in the locker room.
34 ticks remain in the Sovereign Bank second quarter. The methodical El Reno offense, who's done most of their damage on the ground, but has seen their running back, Grayson, throw a touchdown pass. He's been their whole offense. He gets it here, trying to bust one through the middle. He spins off a tackle, gets hit by a couple more Wolverines for a first down.
And it looks like the clock is stopped to allow for the yard markers to move.
And now it rolls once again. 20 seconds to go.
And they'll be about 3 seconds under the play clock as they'll run another play.
High snap, pitch out. Gets it to Grayson. Grayson splits a couple defenders, but eventually is roped down. At the 10-second mark, the officials blow the whistle. It looks like El Reno wants a timeout. And we'll take it with them on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Nine seconds to go before half. El Reno takes the snap. Cook going to keep it. Cook has a C open for him. He lowers the shoulder, gets taken down at the 40. 3 seconds to go. 1 second, and halftime is upon us. El Reno leads at 14-8. Back for the second half after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury?
Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com. Now that's the Billingsley way. Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High getting set for the second half in El Reno, as El Reno's up 14-8 over the Wolverines at halftime. Lawton High does get the football, though, after intermission, and that's where we begin with the Waynes Drive-In kickoff. El Reno ready to tee it up, Lawton High ready to receive it, and the Lawton Fire Association third quarter will be huge for Lawton High's hopes of extending this winning streak. Dalton, earlier, we asked our Comanche Home Center trivia question, who was the last starting quarterback to win a state title here at Lawton High? And everyone at home has been frantically searching for the answer, but only you have it.
It's going to be Kelly Sinnett, who also had a pretty decent MLB career from the wonderful mind of J.W. DeSilver here. What a great Wolverine. Not only winning a state championship, but then also going on to play professional sports and having a career there.
A little cup of coffee in the big leagues, and we need some coffee to energize this Lawton High offense. 8 points on the board so far. They look to get many more here in the second half.
You know, I just really think the second half here is going to need a lot more ferociousness on the offense, kind of like what we saw with the Rosado run, just tough football.
The Waynes Drive-In kickoff, a pooch kick. Muffed by Lawton High. The ball's loose, still scrambling for it. It's a mad dash at the 50, and El Reno has it. El Reno gets the pooch kick back, and they have half the field to work with to try to extend this lead.
Unfortunately, as anybody getting a kick, you never want to use your chest, right? The chest is the last resort, and he just kind of creates a basketball hoop with his arms and lands right in his chest, rolls right off of his shoulder pads, off of the knee, and bounces back towards El Reno, and they're able to land on it.
El Reno, snap and give. Grayson met by a drove of Wolverines, and he gets about 2, maybe 1.
Looks like they'll give him the 1 yard. Silly mistakes tonight by the Wolverines, leading them into these poor situations. You come out at halftime and you immediately lose the ball back. It's not a great morale boost, but the Wolverine defense out here showing them that it doesn't matter.
Cook in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. To the outside goes Grayson. Down the Lawton High sidelines. Blocker set up for him. Grayson off to the races. Shoved out of bounds around the 10.
And there's a pink handkerchief on the ground. An obvious hold from at least the booth here on number 24.
And the El Reno front 7 has taken away a couple big runs already this game. The front offensive line, I should say, holding the Lawton High front 7. That's the big run negated as El Reno marches back. 2nd and 15. Cook one completion, but it was a big one to set them up in the red zone. And then Grayson, along with his running prowess, has thrown a touchdown himself on the halfback pass.
The coaches of El Reno getting into the ear of the referee over there, two of them, as he tells them to get back on their sideline. And we are about to resume play.
They finally blow the whistle for play to resume and the play clock to count down. I mean, El Reno got a manufactured timeout there due to the jarring on the sidelines. Play action going to be a read option for Cook. Cook goes up the middle, flag flies in. Holding on El Reno, going to march him back.
Had me a little confused there as the umpire's assistant there almost initially did a block at the back signal, but changed it to a holding call. So now El Reno looking at a daunting 2nd and 25 as the scoreboard has yet to change from 3rd down. Got a little antsy there.
And now the yard marker on the field also shades to 3rd down, but you're right, it should be 2nd down. So they're going to go ahead and put play in here with 3rd and 25. This is a huge opportunity for Lawton High to erase the mistake on the kickoff. We still think it's 2nd down, men in motion for Cook. Just window dressing for now. Cook hands off on the delayed give to Grayson. Grayson tripped up, gains negligible yardage there. Still going to be a long ways to go.
Number 10 by the Wolverine getting a strong grip on that jersey, causing Grayson to almost do a whirl spin there as he falls to the ground. And
it's 3rd down officially, so we were right once again on 2nd down, but it's still going to be 3rd and 22.
Scoreboard now reflecting the correct time and the El Reno will call timeout.
We'll take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Third and 22, 10:33 to go in the 3rd quarter from the Lawton Fire Association. Lawton High muffed the kickoff to open up the half. El Reno expended one of their 3 timeouts. High snap give. Stiff arms a man in the backfield. Now racing forward is Grayson. Grayson cannot evade all the Wolverines who slam him down on the other sideline. And now it's 4th and a country mile for El Reno.
Number 24 by the Wolverines there, getting payback for the hold that stopped him from making the sideline tackle on that long run. Ended up negating the run. Body slamming. DeAndre Williamson, what a lift. Lifted with his legs, proper form.
He's been in the weight room. He's been at Summer Pride over the summer. He's been putting the work in. There's the snap on the punt. Line drive punt. Lawton High's muffed one of these also. Now the bounce takes it to Lawton High. They're going to try to reverse to their sidelines. They have plenty of open field ahead. DJ Campbell high-stepping, heads out of bounds past the 40.
He throws number 7 down like a basketball. A great return by Campbell. Getting it all the way down. So that it looks like they're going to spot him at the 38-yard line.
9:45 to go. Lawton High in business in enemy territory to start this drive. Simpson buckles it up. He's ready to go. The officials, not so much. Penalty marker flies in. Dead ball against El Reno. They've been jarring and making a mockery of this game for a long time. They're going to be punished for it here.
Like I said, as a referee, the third time you're still running your mouth against the players. We're just playing football. It's a game. While it may hurt your pride sometimes, at no point should any foul things be coming out of your mouth, and especially at a high school level, curse words and everything. And I think that's what's going to bite some people in the butt here as they give the Wolverines a free first down.
Pistol look for Simpson. Ball back in play. 1st and 10. Simpson gets the snap, turns and gives. Right up the middle, Lawton High moves and brought down after a small gain, it appeared.
Looks like it might have given him about maybe 1 yard here on the Rosado run. A straight power run into the line of El Reno. Looked like they were playing Red Rover almost right there with the speed that he had.
Simpson. Takes the snap, turns, keeps it. Simpson now going to throw. Burrell there for a first down. Braden Burrell down the sidelines and eventually steps out. But Braden Burrell has made his name known through the air tonight. A touchdown grab of all touchdown grabs, and this time he moves the chains. They're well inside the Taco Mayo red zone.
Braden Burrell getting outside. What a great play call there with Rosado faking the run up the center, what they just ran almost to believe that it was going to be the same exact play, and a great pass to the outside.
Lawton High gets set up. There's a first down marker to gain at the inch line and a timeout on the field. Whistles blow. Timeout Lawton High. Each side taking one. This is the Comanche Home Center timeout. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Simpson, after the timeout, has 1st and 10. The first down marker all the way down at the inch line. He barks out the orders. The play is whistled in. Rosado goes to the other hip. Burrell in motion as well. Simpson, hard count, nothing doing. Going to check the play, 13 on the play clock. Simpson gets the snap, hands it off. Rosado up the middle, shakes free from tackles. He gets clobbered at the 1 yard line, but he's just shy of the end zone, and it should be 1st and goal for Lawton High, unless they counted him in, which Lawton High is celebrating, but it looks like it'll be a Baker belt to officially punch it in, as they have an inch to go until pay dirt. 1st and goal from the Taco Mayo red zone.
This formation worked so well for them last week. We'll see how it plays out here.
There's the snap. It works again. Lawton High racing for the outside, high-stepping, tight-roping, jumping into the end zone, and they're going to call him down on the tightrope. That's a tough call.
The fans upset. His foot definitely did touch the sideline. I did see it from here. His feet did indeed step on the white. Just a little more control there, and I think that's an easy score.
They'll try it again. Everyone jammed in close. Snap. There he goes up the middle. Touchdown Lawton High. They can't take this one off the board as Lawton High puts 6 more up.
Graves flying around on defense and flying into the end zone for the Wolverines.
14 all. Lawton High now the decision for the point after attempt. Do they try the swinging gate again for 2 or just kick it the old-fashioned way? lot of conversation on what Lawton High will do here. They're going to keep the heavy set in. For the two-point conversion, Lawton High trying to get in once more, and they do. Lowers the shoulder and walks through the massive hole set up by the big men up front. Lawton High goes 2 for 2 on two-point conversions. They lead it 16-14 after this. Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The C National Bank scoring recap has Lawton High in the end zone again. The Baker bout on the second try gets in after Burrell had a first down catch to set them up in the Taco Mayo red zone. Lawton High got the two-point conversion in the same fashion as the touchdown. They lead 16-14, and they tee up a Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry limeades in town. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's.
Not only the best burgers and the best cherry limeade, some great customer service.
Fantastic customer service. Wayne's Drive-In, a tradition like any other in Latin America. And here comes the kickoff. Lawton High kicks this one away, angling to the sidelines, caught near the 20-yard line. Here comes El Reno. They reverse field, trying to go to their sideline. Blocker set up, and he scampers through around the 30-yard line. He's taken down.
Some extracurriculars away from the play there. Number 6, Grayson, still running the mouth a little bit over there, and a little bit of a pancake block. We always love those.
So 8:16 to go in the Lawton Fire Association third quarter. Lawton High takes the lead back. It was 6-0 El Reno. Lawton High wrestled the lead away. El Reno responded, and now Lawton High has as well. There's a snap to Cook. He's going to throw it. Pump fakes once, now going to take off, and he goes into a sea of white as the defense gets him down after a small gain.
Looks like they'll give him about 2 there on the run. Pump fake, which passes haven't been too great for him. Great pass by number 6. But the pump fake works for the time being. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for Cook. Takes the snap, gives it to Grayson. Grayson nowhere to run.
Grayson stopped immediately at the line to gain. Looks like he won't gain a single yard, and he'll be down as they try to shift everyone out of the pile.
Clock continues to roll. Going to be around 7 minutes at the snap for El Reno in the third quarter. Lawton High, the only score on the board in the Lawton Association third quarter. There's the handoff to Grayson on the outside. Angling toward Lawton High sideline. Now cuts it up for a first down. Grayson down the sidelines. A massive run for Grayson, and he's going to go past the 20, the 10, and into the end zone as El Reno responds in a big way for now. Looking for any pink handkerchiefs to save them. Not going to happen on this play. The big run for Grayson stands, and El Reno gets the lead right back.
It's definitely some holding here on the sideline. I think I saw about 3 Wolverines with their jerseys facing the wrong direction, but the Wolverines aren't able to stop the outside run, and the Indians now looking to make this more than just a 4-point lead.
High snap, handoff, trying to get through the traffic, and he breaks the plane, and he's in. 2-point conversion, good. El Reno responds in a big way. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Lawton High going to receive the Swains drive-in kickoff, which has been quite the adventure for Lawton High. They muffed the opening kickoff of the half on the pooch kick, but their defense held and got them the football back to go score the opening score of the second half, and then El Reno answered right back to reclaim the lead. 22-16 it sits right now with under 7 to play in the third quarter. Wayne's drive-in kickoff teed up and ready to go. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone, as you'll likely see El Reno pooch kick it again, but there it is. Lawton High watches it bounce, and it looks like it hit out of bounds on the El Reno sidelines for a penalty.
A little curve to that kick, almost very soccer-like. Ended up hitting in bounds and immediately bouncing out of bounds. It's going to give the Wolverines a little bit better field position. So the Wolverines will be starting from the 40 now.
First and 10. Lawton High. Awaiting the Zebras to put the ball in play.
Looks
and
like
the yard markers to get set properly. Now here it is, first and 10, first down marker at the 50, men in motion for Simpson. He takes the snap, Simpson turns and gives, up the middle. Going to be a gain of about 3.
Good power run there by Rosado. Keeping the legs pumping, fighting for those extra yards, got 3 of them. First contact was in the backfield, but just due to the sheer strength of him, carries him forward for about 3.
Second and 7. Simpson puts a man in motion again. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself. Trying to dart upfield. And he can't make any progress. Brings up a pivotal third down.
So 3rd and 5 going into this one. Simpson keeps the ball for himself. Helmet pops off, which is going to cause him to have to come out for a play.
Pulatase getting the instructions from the sidelines. The freshman quarterback for Lawton High has had some heavy snaps so far this season. So he's a more seasoned freshman than you might expect. 3rd and 5. What can Lawton High do here? Pulatase on the snap. Design rollout. Pulatase looking downfield. Trying to find anyone. Burrell there for a first down. And it's going to be instead a check down for a first down to Stores.
Yep, Beckett Stores there with the option check down there, which gives the Wolverines a good first down. A great pass by Pulatase, very poised and good rollout.
Chains reset, 1st and 10. Simpson back in there. Burrell switch sides. Simpson moves him back over. Man in motion, going right back. Rosado has it off the edge, trying to get upfield. Stiff arms a man, still on his feet. Penalty marker flies in.
And they're going to call a holding on Burrell as the quarterback / linebacker for El Reno fell to the ground due to the sheer size.
Well, Cook made a business decision to go down, and he gets rewarded for it.
You know, looking at the El Reno defense here, they're definitely tired. We have a couple of DBs, hands on the knees, taking extra breaths in between plays. The business decision to fall instead of being blocked by Burrell. I think the wear and tear is going to start building.
Man in motion, Simpson by himself. Takes the snap, looks quickly over there. Rosado has to catch it on the ground, and they'll lose yardage.
You know, in high school, right, and in college, where falling on the ground negates the ball. As long as the pass is forward and you know you're falling, just let it hit. Don't lose the yardage, as they're now looking at a second and most likely 22.
Simpson barks out the orders, 5 on the play clock. Make sure everyone's set with 3 on the play clock. Simpson has to go. Takes the snap, going to drop back to throw. Simpson on the screen pass, gets it to Rosado. Goes upfield, shakes off a tackle. Rosado still on his feet, and there goes Rosado for a first down. Gains massive yardage to take away 2nd and 23 and move the chains.
What a great play by Rosado there, taking the edge there, tiptoeing the sideline. Dangerous tackle there. It's actually now banned in the NFL, the hip drop tackle, but Rosado gets up just fine, as in high school your legs are almost made out of rubber. And here they are, 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
1st and 10, Simpson. Barks out the instructions, down 22-16. 3:51 to go. Man in motion, and there's a whistle to stop action. Lawton High might have gotten their timeout in before the delay of game, but instead it'll be a delay game on Lawton High. So Lawton High has 2 timeouts to go in the half. They've already used 1, so has El Reno. They each have a couple of timeouts.
So 5 yards will tack on. And the Wolverines will now have 1st and 15. As the play clock didn't really have any notice of a reset. The chains had not been set when the play clock started rolling that last time.
Simpson by himself. Going to drop back to throw. Pressure in his face immediately. Launches downfield. Has a man underthrown. Leaps up and launches him. Touchdown, Lawton High. Another great reception for the Wolverines, and they take this lead right back. What a play for Godfrey Wilson. He gets it done on both sides of the ball, this time going up and leapfrogging the defensive back for El Reno and reclaiming this Lawton High lead.
Wilson doing a catch even Randy Moss would be proud of. SportsCenter top 10-esque. And he jumped up, just hands over the defender and let him know that he would not be denied as he takes 2 back pedals into the end zone. What a catch.
Great catch for Lawton High as we have some discussion on the field. The Zebras will have a conference. We'll see what they come up with here.
As the flags come out after the play has been completely done, the points were already added to the board. The ump giving Zoe the finger as he goes to the chain gang.
We have no idea what the call is.
Oh, I've never seen an umpire ask the chain gang what's going on. Or he's instructing them to go back. He's going to pull these points off the board for Wilson.
This is a debacle. the refs have had a forgettable night. And they're going to look like calling it an eligible man downfield. Coach Williams needs an explanation desperately because this is outlandish. Downright egregious.
It looks like there's going to be offsetting penalties. It's just going to make them replay the down.
I mean, this is fabricated. Considering that there was no penalty marker until they lined up for the point after attempt. They're going to have to sort this out with a commercial break. So we'll take a quick timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we try to figure out what's going on, like the 4 non-blondes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and no, there's been no resolution. We figured out what the penalty is that they've conjured up after the PAT was lined up. It's a roughing the passer on El Reno and an illegal man downfield on Lawton High, an eligible man downfield, and it should just result in offsetting penalties and back at the original spot of the play to redo the play. But for some reason, these officials still can't get it right, and they've marked Lawton High backward, and now they mark them forward. So even the Zebras have no clue what's going on. And now they're marking them back again. I mean, this is a debacle.
So it looks like they still wanted to keep the 1st and 15. And the chain gang was off, and oh my goodness. I haven't seen so many wild zebras running around since National Geographic.
I mean, this is a fit to be tied here on the Lawton High sidelines. As a reminder, folks, we desperately need officials in Oklahoma. Man in motion. Lawton High should get an encroachment on El Reno, as blatant as they come. He was lined up in Latin America, much less in the neutral zone.
And it's unfortunate there as a player. You creep up trying to get around the edge, try to see the ball better, and if you're not looking to the sideline to see what the chains are, I mean, that's how you end up 2 yards offsides like that.
So now after all of that, you take the points off the board, and it's 1st and 10 Lawton High. And you hope this Wolverine offense can just do it again like Steely Dan, as Simpson in the pistol puts a man in motion. There's the snap, turn, give, up the middle. Costin still on his feet, spinning off of tackles, and a long way to go for a couple yards.
A gain of about 2 for Costin. A little precautious in the run game there, as opposed to Rosado's power running style. Still just about as effective. They'll gain 2 on the run.
Lawton High checks to the sidelines. 10 on the play clock.
They're going to have to snap this one fast.
Simpson puts a man in motion. No time for that. There's the snap. Keeps it himself. Simpson up the middle. Lowers the shoulder. Gains about 3 more.
A good read there by Simpson as Beetle running to the sideline had roughly about 3 or 4 Indians chasing him as Simpson keeps it, and looks like they'll give him only about 3 on the run.
Simpson in the shotgun. Costin next to him. Men in motion. Window dressing for now. Simpson, low snap, got to pick it up off the carpet. Simpson going to run. Simpson evades pressure. There he goes. Joseph Simpson still on his feet, twirling around at the yard marker to gain for a first down.
It's going to go down as a gain of almost about 10. Probably closer to 9, but a good business decision there by Simpson as the ball was on the ground and kind of ran it like Michael Vick there. Ball hanging out in his left hand, full possession still. A great run by Simpson.
So Simpson has it now in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Inside 2 minutes to go in the third frame. Costin goes out in motion. Simpson alone. Simpson drops the snap. Simpson picks it up. Now he's got to scramble again. Simpson making chicken salad out of chicken something else yet again, still on his feet. What a run by Joseph Simpson. First down, Lawton High.
Some low snaps here by the Wolverines. That one just hit him in the hands and bobbled right out of his hand. But Joseph Simpson making, like you said, making something out of nothing, as they'll have still the ability to get a first down before going into the goal line here. 1st and 10.
Yard marker to gain right around the 5-yard line in that vicinity. In the Taco Mayo red zone, this offense continues to march. Play clock down to 4. Now at 2. There's the snap. Lawton High going to run it. Keeping it on the ground. They're just going right through El Reno for a couple yards. Call it about 2, maybe 3.
Rosado on the carry there in the misdirection in the backfield. And they'll give him 3.
1:15 to go in the Lawton Fire Association third quarter. What an adventure it has been. Riding the roller coaster of emotions as a whole slew of Wolverines shift. Simpson, low snap, picks it up. Going to have to run with it. Joseph Simpson up the gut and adds 1 more yard to the total. Again, the first down marker still out there in the Taco Mayo red zone. They're going to need to run 1 more play in the third quarter with the difference between the game clock and play clock.
The play clock already started back at 25. Third and 5 to go.
Lawton High knocking on the door of the end zone, trying to regain this lead. Taco Mayo red zone play. Simpson, snap, going to pass. Has a man in the end zone looking for it, intercepted at the goal line. El Reno gets bumped down at the 2, but they've gotten the possession, which matters most, to keep this lead for El Reno at 22-16, 15 seconds until the final frame.
Just a little over. I'm not sure that receiver realized the ball was meant for him as he kind of watched it fly over himself. And that right there leads to an interception. The Wolverines now in primed opportunity to possibly get a safety if they can reach the backfield.
The ball spotted in the shadow of their own goal line. El Reno will take the snap from the shotgun in all likelihood, as they have all night, and they're going to do it in the L of El Reno in the end zone. Lawton High should pin their ears back and go get one. Cook going to take it himself, and Cook lowers the shoulder and gets them out of trouble for now. And that should do it for the third quarter and sets up shop for El Reno on 2nd and medium with just 3 seconds to go into the fourth. So Lawton High needs a comeback in the final quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High back on defense, flipping the sides of the field here. It's going to be 2nd and 4 with 12 minutes to go in the final quarter. The Lawton Police Department fourth quarter is a big one. Lawton High down 22-16, 2nd and 4, but El Reno pinned back. This run-heavy offense trying to get out from the danger zone. Still pinned back behind the 10-yard line for now. This Lawton High front all season has been able to get constant pressure, and even tonight they've racked up plenty of tackles for a loss. None would be bigger than right now. El Reno in search desperately of that elusive first district win. They're 12 minutes away from it unless Lawton High can make the comeback. There's the snap and the give. Grayson to the outside. Grayson tripped up, met in the hole, and so Lawton High stands their ground. 3rd and 4.
A quick outside run there. Seems like he was met immediately by Baker and a few others.
Third and 5. And this 3rd down has a lot of weight on who wins this ball game. There's the snap and the keeper, Cook. Cook trying for a first down. Cook still on his feet and falls forward for the first. Lawton High had some extracurriculars out there thinking that they had the football, but they're going to call them down. And it'll be a first down for El Reno. That's a massive first down run, because if El Reno had to punt with how much that Lawton High's gotten pressure on punts this season, that would have been dangerous territory. Cook takes the snap, hands it off. Met immediately, dropped for maybe a loss of 1.
The Wolverines just have to stop these misdirection runs, these QB pulls, and then they'll be able to get the ball back with favorable positioning, as we've seen the punts from El Reno go out of bounds and sky high.
There's the snap, the give, trying for the outside, has a lot of real estate. Pink flag flies in. For now, it's a first down, but it should not stand. As Grayson again had a big run taken away by the hold. Second and 16. Cook going to keep it. Cook trying to get through the pile, and there's a big traffic stoppage by Lawton High. Going to be 3rd and, let's still call it about 14. Now, this game hasn't been smooth sailing for Lawton High by any means, but if you can get this stop on what they're calling 3rd and 17, it can turn the tide of the game.
The referee's still letting the El Reno offense know something.
Cook going to throw over the middle, has his man, the tight end, on the reception, bobbles it away, incomplete. So the pop pass can't work out this time. We'll take a quick timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network before the 4th and 17. We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 4th and 17 for El Reno. 9:25 to go in the contest. Lawton High has blocked a few punts already this season.
If any time's to block one, it's right now, as he's punting out of his own end zone.
And they've also muffed a punt tonight. You cannot have that happen no matter where the ball bounces. You don't even have to bother receiving it. There's the punt away, straight in the air, spiraling punt. It bounces, and Campbell stares it down. It's a great bounce for El Reno, but a great job by Campbell as he lets it roll. Even with the El Reno tumble, it still is only going to be half the field for this offense to have to march. Great job by DJ Campbell. 9:13 to go for this offense, trying to reclaim the lead. First and 10. Simpson puts a man in motion. Low snap. Throws it out to Costin. Costin on the reception. Costin downfield. Costin gains at least 7.
And I think that's exactly what he's going to gain there. A good cut back inside. Costin gaining some yardage on the ground there.
Lawton High can use the tempo to their advantage with as many two-way players taking a toll for El Reno as there are, as there's some misdirection. The sweep coming back this way. Blocker set up. Simpson again lays a great block, and it's a first down, Costin.
Simpson with a wonderful block again. Costin being able to run literally just right on his hip, and that's going to give the Wolverines a first down.
First and 10.
The referee is a little slow to get out of the way of the ball, hurting the tempo.
Man in motion. Stores. Going to be a throw from Simpson. Out wide, Beadle drops it.
If Beadle's able to receive that ball, he has nothing but 5 yards of green grass in front of him, an easy pickup, but a few drops by Beadle tonight.
Simpson in the shotgun. Costa next to him going in motion. There's the throw from Simpson. Going to come on this one. Over the middle. Has a man down in the end zone looking up, and it's right through the hands of the defensive back, incomplete.
And they got to be real careful about those.
A lot of whistles here for an innocuous play. We'll see what the officials are going to conference about. It looks like it'll just be 3rd and 10. There's a far side official creeping into the play as well to have a meeting. But it gives Lawton High time to discuss what to do on this 3rd and 10. You imagine with how your defense is playing that this is 2-down territory. And the clock, for some reason, was still heading down the play clock. This is unacceptable. They're going to have to reset that. The Zebras are alerting something against Lawton High.
An eligible man downfield is what they're calling.
And so Lawton High goes backwards on once again a interesting decision from the crew.
I would love to know who was ineligible downfield. I know Baker was down there, but he's the tight end and eligible to be passed.
And now the conference continues with the officials. Their
conference tonight has been absolutely.
They struggle to have a hold of this one. They've got to make sure it's going to be 2nd and 15. Of course, the play negated by the penalty. So here we go, 2nd and 15.
Looked like they wanted a second more off the clock. The play clock started 5 seconds before the whistle blew his whistle.
Man in motion, Simpson. Going to keep it himself. Simpson, following his blockers, runs into the backside of one of them. And the ball squirts out, but it looks like Lawton High has avoided anything costly here. They've moved back to the original line of scrimmage and a couple yards past it for 3rd down.
Third and 8 for the Wolverines.
Simpson puts a man in motion. Takes the snap, dropping back to throw, looking, pressure coming, going to flip it out to the running back, and he's got nowhere to go on the reception. Going to be driven backward for a loss, and this is a 4th and very long.
And I think we're going to see the punting unit out here. Martinez jogs out to the logo.
I mean, this is a show of faith to the Lawton High defense, which has been deserved considering how they've handled the run game. But the first down marker is about 5 yards shy of where a touchback would land, so this punt has to be softly laid up to pin back El Reno. Bobbled snap. Martinez gets it away. And Lawton High's there to recover it. Takes a Lawton High bounce. They got to sprint for it now and down it inside the 5. It's going to go out of bounds on its own at the 6. Beautiful punt by Lawton High. And once again, the punter money tonight for the Wolverines. And the defense has a shot to stop them pinned up and lining up in their own goal line.
Once again, great positioning for the Wolverine defense to get a stop and get the ball back. It's just the penalties, it's the handkerchiefs coming onto the field with all of the confusion that's really hurting the Wolverines. Free yardage given up.
1st and 10 from the 4. From the 6 in the fourth quarter. 7:04 to go in the frame. Lawton High has 2 timeouts the rest of the way. Handoff to the outside. Grayson cuts up field. Grayson drags Wolverines with him for a gain of a couple. Perhaps just one.
It looks like they'll give them just one there. 2nd and 9 for the Indians as the Wolverines are able to make contact in the backfield, preventing him from getting that outside edge. And I think we'll see a lot more of the Indians taking the full advantage of the play clock here as they try to run timeout while holding on to this lead.
Cook gives it. Grayson gets away, looking for any running room. And the ball pops out. Lawton High has it. A scoop and score. The Wolverines turn the tide on a dime. The scoop and score touchdown gives Big Red the big lead.
The Polk administration into the end zone. The ball pops right out, lands in his hands, and he's into the end zone. You can't write a story better than that. 22 even on the board as the Wolverines are going to do a Baker Belt for the 2-point conversion.
They can't take this touchdown away. Lawton High trying to have another lead change here if the 2-point conversion is true. This has been an automatic play for Lawton High all season. Nijon Polk has left his imprints all over this one. Lawton High to go 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. Tripped up and stopped, and it stays tied at 22. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High, after the scoop and score, has knotted this game up at 22. 6:17 to go as the Wolverines tee up the Wayne's driving kickoff. It was Nijon Polk on the City National Bank scoring recap that got the fumble from Grayson and went the distance. The beautiful punt by Martinez, who tees up the ball right now, is what allowed for that scoop and score to ensue, because Polk only had to stroll in from about 5 yards out from where the ball popped out. So Martinez has been big for Lawton High, and this Wayne's drive-in kickoff will determine where El Reno could start with the football Let's go to Wayne's, everyone, in a tie game, 6:17 to go. Martinez pooches this one. Reno muffs it. Ball alive. Reno gets it back, though, and he's going to be wrestled down near the 40. Lawton High claims they stole it out of his arms. Lawton High is very adamant that they ripped the ball away. The Zebras have to make another conference call. Lawton High thinks they have it. The sideline jubilant. Lonzo thinks they have it as well. And instead, it's going to be Reno football.
As the referee literally probably couldn't even tell who had the ball. The Wolverines chased Beetle, ripping it out of his hands, going to the ground, and it not counting. They're going to call him down. As they fought on the ground for the ball, I think Beetle got robbed there after robbing the runner of the ball.
1st and 10, Reno. Everyone jammed in. Cook hands it off. Grayson gets past the 40. So he steadies the waters after his fumble. But Grayson's been the only source of positive plays for Reno tonight. He's gotten a touchdown pass through the air on the halfback pass, and he's attempted to put this Reno offense on his back along the way on the ground. Cook, hard count, gets Lawton High to jump. 2nd and 3.
And the free yards still given here. Still can't believe that ball didn't go to Beetle after ripping it out of the hands. Calling him down.
.5:44 to go in the Lawton Police Department 4th quarter. Cook going to keep it. Cook trying for some running room. Bounces off a tackle for a first down.
We'll get it by just a yard. They'll be down right at the 50-yard line with just over 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Here, 5:36 left in the game. If the yard marker would pay attention, it's first down. There it is.
1st and 10 at midfield. Both sides have just 2 timeouts remaining the rest of the way. Cook, handoff to the outside. Here's Grayson. Grayson with a flag down. Cuts up field. He's going to get positive yardage, but the penalty marker should bring him all the way back on the hold, and it does.
These outside runs, while he does have the speed to get out there, I just don't think – I think the Wolverine defense has better penetration on the line, and if there weren't so many holding calls here, I think the Wolverines would be able to pin him back even further. So the Indians will be now starting from their own 40-yard line at a 1st and 20.
.5:16 to go, 4th quarter. 1st and 20, Reno.
As the ref changes the hash now.
The counter play. Grayson up the middle. Grayson with plenty of running room. Gets all that penalty marker back, plus 2 additional yards.
So 2nd and 8 for the Indians. Najon Polk on the tackle, crossing the entire field to make it.
Under 5 minutes to go. Cook. Cook hands it off to Grayson. Grayson tripped up immediately. Dropped for a loss.
And that is Graves getting back there and laying a stick hit on that running back who's a little slow to get up now. Great tackle by Graves. Good pressure to get inside.
And you got to feel for Antoine Grayson, the junior running back, is fighting his guts out, playing both ways, and the only positive thing for Reno tonight, and he's got to stay out there on this play. Cook going to have the speed option play. Cook on the outside, flag down. None of this matters. It's going to be a penalty marker that will bring him back on the hold, is what it should be on the call. And so Cook had gained about 4, which would have set up 4th and manageable considering the explosive run plays from Grayson, but instead they take the lonely march back.
As this will be now 3rd and 19.
.403 to go. Cook in the shotgun. Grayson next to him. There's going to be a pass from Cook. Cook goes downfield, has a man underthrown, caught. First down, breaks a tackle, touchdown El Reno. This game is no longer tied, and with 3:54, the Wolverines have their backs against the wall again.
The Wolverines.
A 59-yard strike from Cook to Little.
The Wolverines a little too preoccupied with the run there. As they've run the ball all night, just this passing play with the tight end just taking it right at the center every single time. The Wolverines just not dialing it in, and safety bleeding down, and unfortunately, even though the ball was underthrown, it's caught and ran in for the end zone.
A big 2-point conversion. A 6-point game right now for Cook. Cook going to give it. Up the gut, he's in. So Lawton High needs a score and the 2 to take this game into overtime and tie it up. But they have 3:54 to work with after this. Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
El Reno connects on a rare deep bomb from Cook to get 6 points on the board, and then it was Grayson to trot in the 2-point conversion. El Reno leads by a full 8 with 3:54 to go in the final frame. Lawton High needs a comeback on the Lawton Police Department fourth quarter. The Waynes driving kickoff teed up and ready to go. Let's go to Waynes, everyone. It's got to be cleanly executed by Lawton High. They muff the opening kickoff of the half. This push kick going to be caught cleanly. Lawton High reversing to their sideline. Blockers trying to set up the patient runner, taken down around the 25. Just beyond it.
And the referee's missing a crucial thing here is number 7 from El Reno punches Joseph Long on the kick. That's it's a personal foul there. That's just gonna kind of go away there. There's a full extension of the arm with a windup, almost worthy of an injection, but not seen by the referee, who's taking his minute to get to the line.
It's always good to play at home as El Reno's crowd gets into it. The snap, the give, up the middle, just marching forward for a modest gain to start this drive. And what's big is that Lawton High's already had to use a timeout earlier this half, so this possession feels like the end, because with just 2 timeouts and the running game of El Reno, there's only 3:17 to go in the ball game. So you're not going to have any time to get a stop on the other side. Man in motion. Simpson thought about throwing it. Now he keeps it. Simpson racing forward. Spins out of a tackle. Simpson still on his feet. Down the sidelines. Joseph Simpson past midfield. There go the Wolverines. lowers the shoulder, taken down at the 25. Joseph Simpson flips the field by himself.
As Braden Burrell comically looks back for a flag, and there's not one, which means the Wolverines now have some life with just under 3 minutes left in the game.
And at the end of the run, Joseph Simpson did a little Tyrese Halliburton, Reggie Miller impression, giving the choke sign. Not so fast, my friend. Still got to punch it in here with 2:45 to go. 1st and 10. Simpson in the shotgun. Puts Burrell in motion. There's the snap. Looking for Burrell on the screen pass. No, it's going to go instead down the sidelines. Burrell trying to get a block off. And the whistles eventually blow finally.
After Beadle was 3 yards out of bounds on the tackle, they finally blow the whistle. Referees would like to see those a little sooner, please. Less injuries on the field, less extracurriculars.
So 2nd and 5. 2:09 to go. Simpson in the pistol. Inside 2 minutes. There's the snap and the give. Costin trying to find running room, can't do it.
The line, the pulling guard is not able to really get outside of Burrell, as Burrell was met with a pretty decent block there, and Reno, or the Lawton High Wolverines, are going to take a timeout.
Comanche Home Center timeout. We'll be back after this. Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd and 6, 1:33 to go in this contest. Lawton High needs the score and the 2 to tie this one up. They have 1 timeout remaining after they expended the Comanche Home Center timeout just earlier. The hard count gets nobody. Simpson, who by himself flipped the field to get him down here, takes the snap, hands it off, trying for some running room. Costin can't bounce it out, and it's down to the 4th down play.
Costin didn't like what he saw up the center there as the hole collapsed.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High, no timeouts to work with. 1:20 to go in the game. 4th and 9. They have to convert and keep this drive alive if they want to extend their winning streak. Simpson in the shotgun. Checks the play. Puts Costin in motion. Play clock at 12. Getting everybody lined up. Down to 10. Simpson puts another man in motion. Takes the snap. Simpson to extend the game. Looks, throws across his body to Burrell in double coverage, and Burrell has it goes through his fingertips. In double coverage, it's incomplete. Lawton High turns it over on downs with 1:15 to go and no timeouts to stop it, and Reno will get their first win in district play.
Another underthrown ball by Simpson. Just couldn't get to Burrell there. Burrell almost had to do a push-off to get it there, and unfortunately just falls right through his hands. And the Wolverines turn the ball over with only 1:15 left. I believe no more timeouts to use, as El Reno will most likely just run the ball out here.
High snap goes over his head. He gets it down, though. The Houdini act from Cook. And that adventure loses a yard but keeps the clock running. And that's what Lawton High has been left to hope for the final minute, is a botched snap or a careless turnover. They already have a scoop and score on their resume tonight. They need some Lawton High magic.
As the El Reno Indians are going to go victory here.
Under center, Cook takes the knee, gets out of dodge, and that will do it. The game clock and play clock, enough of a difference to not run another play. El Reno beats Lawton High 30-22 on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It snaps Lawton High's winning streak and snaps El Reno's losing streak, as El Reno finally on the board in district play with a win. The road no easier for Lawton High the rest of the way. They have to take on Carl Albert next week, Altus and Guthrie to round out the season. As the two sides shake hands, we'll have our Sovereign Bank player of the game, Dalton.
I think I'm going to have to go with Nijon Polk, the scoop and score. Some great plays on defense, being able to hold down the line there, and I think it's Nijon Polk for me.
Nijon Polk is a great decision. He had a great game, and we will see you next week as Lawton High takes on Carl Albert here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. For Greg Hinton, J.W. DeSilver, Dalton Dorsey, I'm Rylan Stiles. Until next time, be good and be good to one another.